Hello, welcome to the channel. It's your girl Kamani. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always. You know the drill, okay? Period. Okay, but let's get straight into it. I want to dive into the message. I don't want to waste any time, okay? I feel like I'm at a place where I've come to the realization and I realize that I really don't like dealing with people. You know, I love being a loner. You know, I love just kicking it with myself. You know, I just love, spending time with me. I feel like when you begin to associate and communicate with people, it becomes issues and it's always problems, right? And I feel like we live in a world where misery loves company. I feel like especially social media. Social media has it has went overboard. People watch social media just to keep up with other people's lives, to add their 2 cents, their input, and to just use it in a very negative way to beef with each other and just tear one another down. And it's just a place where I find myself pulling back and enjoying my me time, just enjoying my private life and just being more, exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like every time that you get online, I can't seem to understand that if you don't like a person, why watch them? You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody will go to these singers and these rappers concerts just to throw water, throw cups and drinks up on the stage at them, but you don't like them. Why come to a concert and pay your money, that's putting money in their pocket, that's feeding them, to come to a concert to spew hate? It's the same thing as with online. People go to people Instagram, their Facebook, their YouTube, their TikTok, whatever it is, and they come and they watch consistently, just to spew hate. Don't watch people for the wrong reasons. Watch people for the right reasons. Life is already hard within itself. A lot of people are struggling at this time, and regardless of what anybody want to say, contrary to what anybody believe, we are in a recession at this time. Homelessness is at an all-time high. Many people are losing their jobs, and these are people in corporate America, people that are losing their positions, who is making six figures. You know what I'm saying? You got people who have quit their jobs and they can no longer find work. So in a time where people are sad and they're weeping, and it's not the time to put out unnecessary negativity. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people get on my damn nerves. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like people just say shit just to get under your skin, honey. And I be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's wrong with me. I don't need shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know, people fail to realize is that when you spend so much energy and time invested into another person's life and trying to block them financially and trying to tear them down, what you fail to realize is that you're putting that energy, you're backfiring it, and you putting it on yourself, because what you put out is what you get. Eventually it's going to come back around to you. The wheel is going to always spin its way back to you. So the same hole that you dig for somebody else is the same hole that you're going to dig for yourself. So what you want for somebody else is the same thing that's going to happen to you instead of that person. Because one thing you fail to realize is that a person's destiny is going to be a person's destiny. And a lot of people out here in these streets, they can't get the blessings that God has for them. They can't get what God has for them because they're too busy trying to pay attention to somebody else's blessings, what God has for somebody else. So you have to pay attention to your own life. You have to pay attention to what God has for you. You can't obtain the blessings that he has for you if you trying to spew hate on somebody else. See, people wonder why their life is stagnant. People wonder why things ain't moving in their life, why doors seem closed, and why they ain't eating, and why opportunities they feel like ain't coming to them, because they was too busy trying to stop opportunities from coming into your life. They was too busy trying to block your financial blessings. They was too busy trying to block your abundance, and now they have put it up on themselves. See, there's somebody, an individual that kept saying the same thing underneath my videos. They kept putting up the same post. Change the battery in your what it is, your smoke detectors. Bitch, all you need to know is that my smoke detectors work, bitch. Okay, You don't have to keep, you got out of everything. Instead of you focusing on the message, you rather write some bullshit. Okay, you so busy concerned about what's going on in my background. You so busy concerned about what's going on in my home, the home that you don't pay not one motherfucking bill in, the home that you don't repair shit in. You ain't the reason why I motherfucking eat. You don't put food on my motherfucking table. But you so busy worrying, out of all the things that you can say, you constantly make multiple profiles saying the same shit. You even said the same shit on my birthday. Instead of you sending a motherfucking cash out, instead of you sending some motherfucking bread, because I don't be on this bitch begging nobody for shit. I work hard for every motherfucking diamond, every fucking thing. I get it out the mud. That's just point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? And I stay out the way. And that's why God provide and bless me, because I stay out the way and I don't fuck with people. I don't sit around trying to fuck up other people's lives. So guess what? I'm always good in the end. And see, when you focus on building your relationship with the Most High, or whoever you subscribe to, or whoever you believe in with God, He gonna always look out for you. You understand? But see, people will do that. People will make these, backhanded compliments, or they'll just say things. People will act like they support you when they really don't. And see, I don't care what nobody say. I truly believe that nobody can tell me, you can't tell me that you love me. You can't tell me that you fuck with me. You can't tell me that you fuck with me the long way. You can't tell me that you a fan. It's a lot of shit they be giving hater vibes to me. You know what I'm talking about? Because let me tell you something, when you really fuck with somebody and you rock with them, you gonna support whatever movement they got going on, especially when it's positive, when they not spurring out no negative shit. You see what I'm saying? See, people love you and they support you until it's time to put money in your pocket. Because see, the truth of the matter is, people so miserable that they hate to see you eating, whether they say it or not. So you can't tell me that you fuck with me. You can't tell me that you love me when the opportunity arises for you to show me your love and support, you don't. The minute I post a link for you to go subscribe and to go buy something, if I sell a product, you know what I'm saying? If I provide a service and you don't break bread with me, you can't tell me you love me but don't break bread with me. That's not adding up. The only time that you showing up for me is when you getting some free shit, when something is free. But you can't show up for me when it's something that I'm doing to support me to put money in my pocket. That doesn't add up. You think Chris Brown who he is and where he at? You think Beyonce who she is and where she at by people not buying albums or streaming their music or going to concerts? That's what make them them. The people is what make them them. There is no business that's successful without people supporting the business. You think Amazon is what it is? You think Target, you think Walmart is what it is without people going to the stores and shopping and buying their money? You spending your money because you fuck with it. So anything I do besides posting a video, outside of the video, if I do, you're gonna go buy it because you fuck with me truly. And you don't have to buy everything somebody has going on, but if you always watching a person and you never not once go and get anything that they do to put money in their pocket, you're not a real fucking supporter, and that's just off top. It's giving real hater shit. There's a lot of shit I sit back and I keep my mouth closed about, because a lot of shit that I peep, because everything that's seen ain't got to be spoken on. You just know where it's at. But see, I'm thankful and I'm grateful because I sit back and I see a lot of weird shit, but I'm thankful that people, mankind, is not the reason for my stability. People are not the reason why I'm surviving and why I'm living and why I'm eating. Is God above, because I can't do this shit without Him above, period. Let's make that understood. Let's make that clear. Because if it was up to people, thank God people are not over my destiny. Because if it was over to people, I'd be out in the cold. I wouldn't have shit, right? Because that's how miserable people are. They don't want to see you with nothing. They don't want to see you have nothing. When we got the same 24 hours of the day, it's just about how hungry you is, how much you want it, how dedicated you are to go get it. Because no matter the situation, I'm going to find a way no matter the situation. Knowledge is powerful. It's a lot of shit that you can get yourself up out of if you go search for the knowledge. That's why you don't tell everybody everything you know, because everybody don't even deserve to know everything you know. Sometimes it's not about gatekeeping. It's about keeping the enemies out your fucking business. Don't let everybody in your game room. That's just on period. People will hate you for the most dumbest shit. It's crazy. People will hate you because of how you look, the body you have, or the face you have, or how long your hair is, or your skin tone, or for the whatever line of work you do, having a successful business, or you know what I'm saying, the attention you get, or it could be for anything, the car you drive, the house you live in, it could be for anything. And you wonder why there is so many natural disaster floods going on everywhere. Hurricanes and tornadoes and tsunamis, earthquakes. You wonder why so many things going on all over the world, because God is trying to tell you something. It's too many people. It's going back to the time when God told Noah to build the ark. Because why? He was disappointed, because the Most High was disappointed in what mankind was doing, with how much sinning they was doing. See, people are so busy sitting around here unaliving one another, taking from one another, being hateful, being cruel, being nasty, discriminating. It's so much nastiness and wickedness going on. And that's why I say the devil is walking the earth. It's a lot of demonic shit going on. You better stay woke. You better get woke. And if you ain't, you better stay prayed up. Because only way you gonna get by and survive in this world is having that connection to the divine, having the connection to God, having a connection to spirit, whoever you subscribe to, because you can't do it alone. But I find life so much more peaceful and less complicated when you're not dealing with people. So I don't care about having friends. I don't care about being surrounded by a bunch of crowd, because guess when you have friends, people hold a lot of secret animosity against you. They sit back. They really don't like you. They really don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? People like to get close to you for motives, to use you, to find out information on you, so that way they can in turn use it when it's time. The minute y'all fall out over something very minor, something very small, they go talking about your baby daddy and, oh, this person, they go talking about shit that ain't got nothing to do with the issue at hand. Y'all could be arguing over a piece of candy. They go talk about something, oh, bitch, your baby daddy, such shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck they got to do with the issue at hand? But see, people see what God will always let the enemy expose themselves. He was in rooms you weren't in. He heard things you didn't hear. So that's what I have for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.